Hello, guys.
Hello, guys. Welcome. And today we're gonna talk about interesting topic about critic and how to not take things personally. Um, and we'll start with the example of the guy who was on TED Talk and he's actually took a job of a judge on the football court. So he said that he started this job because he wanted to learn how to not take anything personally. And which job is better than this? So the first example, the first advice that he's giving is to tell yourself it's not about you. It's not about you. For example, um, it's just a projection of another person. He had a bad day. You can just look at the person and concretize his situation. Imagine you had a bad day. Your boss was furious, and yes, and then you started to experience bad emotions, or maybe that person just eat something bad and he decided to shout something at
And
you.
his stomach is aching.
Yes, definitely. So somebody's critics or something inadequate reaction is just a projection on you, nothing bad about you.
Mhm.
So this is a good thing that we're adults. As adults, we can understand that actually nothing bad about us. Yes, and we can manage our situations better. The second thing, it's about you. So if you take something personally, it might be your insecurity and it just hit your insecurity. You wouldn't be offended if I will say that you're a haircut or you're a bottle of water. So you're an apple. It wouldn't be a critic for you. But maybe if I say, oh, your temper is very hot, I think you might react on it. So, yes, basically, it's about your insecurities. So, you should be grateful that somebody touched it because right now you can decide what to do about it. The first thing you can say about it, you can afford yourself to tell about it. Okay, yes, sometimes I might be insecure in this, yes, or you can tell a person, oh wow, this is hard, something like that.
Mhm.
So basically it's reframing thing. And yes, usually Maria gives us very great stories about different situations.
Actually,
So
I
what?
was thinking about one right now. You reminded me
Yeah,
of one.
so what do you think about this guy?
I think this guy has a quite interesting way of facing his fears of resilience and all that. Because I mean, if I were to be like if I would be very scared of these situations, or if I knew that I am taking everything too personal, I definitely wouldn't be there on the football on the football area so that people insult me and take it so yeah. But no, I think it's a very interesting way of facing your fears, and it's very straightforward. It's like, this is the fear and I'm gonna punch it and crush it to the ground. So I think I've never heard of such a story, to be honest. And my guess is that he got immune to all these emotional extreme situations, and he just decided to not take personal all the things and how to handle them. Although I think it's very difficult if you are a person that takes everything so deep and so personal, and you go there and put yourself like on the jungle with all the savages, and it can be very good or it can go very bad at the same time, you know. Yeah, so I think that.
Out of 10 cases, 9 is positive. I mean, in stressful situations. So maybe it's a good idea. But
Mhm.
it depends on the person, yes.
It depends on the person, because there are people that have been so hurted, and I've heard of that this happens a lot. For example, when the parents get divorced, the children, when they are small, they take it very personal. So they tend to think it's like a psychological way of looking at these situations when you are a kid. So the kids tend to blame themselves. Like, I was
Yeah,
not enough for my dad or for my mom, and that is why they got divorced. So I heard this quite a lot of times. And so you can grow with these insecurities, and then you think that everything that is happening around you and everything that goes wrong, because it's never when it goes right, it's always when it goes wrong, when we are hurted. And then you see a bad situation or something bad happens to you, and you think that it's because of you did something wrong. When the other person is in a bad mood, it's because you did something wrong. So we tend to blame ourselves for the wrong choices of others. But we never think that, oh, I did this right. Probably it's good. No, it's always when the bad things go like very bad, we tend to blame ourselves. So these are insecurities that we grow up with. We all have insecurities. We just need to learn how to um, it's not control them. It's more like how to work with them, or how to go through the process with them, and to understand this is an insecurity and this thing is not happening because of me. Like, okay, if I did something wrong, well, sure, it's because of me, but we need to understand something. We are living in an adult world,
yeah,
and each adult, each of us, we have our own choices to make and our own
yes,
responsibilities. So if I am in a bad mood, I am choosing to be in a bad mood. It's not because you
yeah,
and the other, and so that is something we must understand. Yes, there are many people, there are people that make you get like, oh my God, like into a bad mood, really, that trigger you so badly, but at the end of the day, you are the one choosing to be in a bad mood, or choosing to be just a terrible person or a good person, even if a lot of bad things happen to you. So at the end of the day, we need to understand that we are the ones taking the responsibilities, taking the choices, and making the choices, and that's it. It's not like we make the simple things very complicated. I think so. I think that in general things are simple, but we love to make everything so complicated. And
and drum.
yes, of course, because well, I'm a Latina, and of course, I need a little bit of a drama in my life. But I mean, not the bad drama. I mean the good drama. Like, I couldn't explain that right now because it's another topic. But okay, so yeah, I think that this guy is very brave to go to the world just to face that. I couldn't do that, to be honest. I couldn't. And he basically learned how many years did it take for him to overcome this fear?
Well, he's been working there around few years. I wouldn't say the concrete number,
Mhm.
but it was at least a couple of years. So it's quite surprising, and his speech was really inspiring, and in the same way, he had very good way to show his emotions. He was very open and vulnerable at the same time. So he affords himself to be there,
Mhm.
and it was interesting. So yes, and I think, guys, this is the great way to face your fears, and you don't exactly need to do something like that, but you can work on your mind. Because, as Maria said, we dramatize everything, we make it unbearable, but it's because of our way of thinking or taking reactions of others. Because the word is impartial, it's not unfair, it's not bad, it's not good, it's like it is. So we accepting reality and becoming more mature with this.
Surely.
uh thank you for watching us. See you
Have a nice
later.
day. See you later.